820, 850, 945. Which is highest? Among these totals, which is highest? 945. Therefore, what is the answer? It is the maximum increase corresponds to Ludo. Now, second question, what was the second question that he has asked? He is asking about the which is having the maximum percentage. Just look at the question again. The percentage increase in the production of monopoly from 95 to 97. So, percentage increase in the production of monopoly from 95 to 97. So, if you look at here 95 it is 105, 97 it is 125. So, what would be the increase in the percentage? What would be the increase first of all? It would be 125 minus 105 and it is percentage increase for 105. Therefore, 125 minus 105 by 105 multiplied by 100 will give you the percentage. I hope you are able to recollect the percentages problems that we have done earlier. So, let us compute the difference first of all, and then this difference is for what value? It is for 105 in 95. Therefore, by 105 into 100 gives us the required percentage. Now, similarly, what was the third question that was asked? Third question is about 97, the production of chess was what percentage the production of a Scrabble. So, again corresponding to 97, the production of chess is 120 and the production of Scrabble is 160. So, the question says what percentage increase was there in the production of chess in compared to the production of Scrabble. So, how do you go about in doing this? First of all, compute the difference just like you did in the problem 2. So, it is 120 by 160 into 100 gives you the 75%, that is the percentage difference in the Scrabble to Ludo chess. Now, what is the fourth question? Fourth question, we are asked to find out the production of monopoly, which toy has been continuously increased in the production. So, if you study at the column totals that you have already computed, if you look at the column totals you will be able to understand, and we find that from 94 to 98 the production of monopoly goes on increasing continuously and never falls. Therefore, which is the toy which is having a continuous increase? It has to be, the option has to be D, that is monopoly. So, this is a simple little table problem that we have started with, and this is how your entire tables look like. This is how the entire analysis looks like. So, the fifth question you have is asking about the ratio of production in 1998 to that of 1994. So, if you want to obtain the ratio, what is that you do? You divide those two quantities and try to reduce them. So, the ratio of production of Ludo in 1998 to 1994 is going to be 1.1. Scrabble, it is going to be 1.23. Similarly, chess. So, which is having the highest ratio among these? That is the required answer. 167 is the highest. Therefore, which is having the maximum production? It corresponds to chess. Therefore, chess is the right answer. So, let me take you with another problem. This is also very much similar to the previous one, but with a slight variation in the presentation of the table. So, here make a note of the problem. The table provided below gives the number of 5 different scooters produced and exported over the years. Table gives the information of 5 different scooters produced and exported over the years. Study the table and answer the questions based on it. I will just repeat the question quickly. The table provided below gives the number of 5 different scooters produced and exported over the years. Study the table and answer the questions based on it. So, this is how you have the table here. Once again, make a note. You have these are the column headings and these are the row headings. So, you have the data that has been given over different years, each year represented by one row. So, you have 2003, 2002, 2001, 2000, 99, 98, 1999 and 1998, and here this type P scooter it is. The different types of scooters we are naming them as P, Q, R, S, T. So, type P scooter, the first column speaks about number produced and second one is number exported. So, this is the difference between the previous table and this table. The first two columns are related here. It is related to the type P. So, it is number produced and this is number exported. Similarly, number produced, number exported for type Q, for type R produced, exported, for type S produced, exported, for type T produced, exported. So, these are the row headings 2003, 2, 1, 2000, 1999, 1998. So, once again I am giving you the column totals, column values. First column is 5, 4, 2.6, 2.4, 2, 2. Next 3.2, 2.5, 2.1, 2, 1.7, 1.5. Next 5.5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. Next 4.5, 3.4, 3, 1.3, 0, 0. Next 5.6, 56, 52, 50, 45, 43, 40. Then 13, 11, 8, 7, 6, 2, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2.4, 2, 4.8, 4.9, 3.8, 3, 2.4, 1.9, 6, next is 6, 6, 5, 3, 3, 2.7. Next is 6, 2, 3, 1.7, 1.5, 1. So, these are the table gives the number of different scooters produced and exported over the years. Study the table and answer the questions based on it. So, what are the questions? Which type of scooter has the least number of exports? Which type of scooter has the least number of exports? So, how do you do this? You have exports total, you take the total of the columns exports of type P, Q, R, S and T, every alternate. As I told you in the previous problem, the moment table is given, it is always advised to compute the row totals and then the column totals. Row totals and column totals speak a great lot. I said 25% of the analysis would be over there. Okay, once you have taken the totals, I am sure you will be able to answer these questions. Which type of scooter has the least number of exports? So, you take the totals and then among the totals whichever is minimum, you can do it by yourself, whichever is minimum, that corresponds to the answer. So, take down the column totals, particularly columns of exports. You have exports, produced and exports both are there. So, take the exports total and then among the totals that are there, identify whichever is least, that gives you the answer for the question 1. Now, second question, what is your next question? Which type of scooter can be called almost fully export type? Which type of scooter can be called almost fully export type? So, how do you answer this question? From the totals that you have computed, whichever is having maximum total, it speaks that it is for completely export type, because maximum that you have manufactured, you are trying to export them. So, the same for the previous question, you are looking at the least value. For the next question, you are looking at the maximum value, whichever is having maximum value, that corresponds to your answer. Okay, whichever is having the maximum value of the exports gives us the answer that that is the type of scooter which is manufactured for full export. So, third question, percentage of scooters exported to the scooters produced is highest for which year? Percentage of scooters exported to the scooters produced is highest for which year? So, how do you go about here? He is asking us to calculate the percentage of scooters exported to scooters produced. So, when you are taking the column totals, when you are computing the column totals, the first column total speaks about number produced in type P. The second column total speaks about number exported of type P. So, he is asking us to calculate the percentage of scooters exported to percentage of scooters produced. So, you compute the ratio exported to produced and multiply it by 100, that gives you the percentage. So, calculate it for every type. For type P, you have column which speaks about exported and column which speaks about produced. Take both the totals. Then he is asking us the percentage of scooters exported to produced. So, exported in the numerator, produced in the denominator, compute the fraction, multiply it by 100, you will get the percentage. Do that for Q type, do that for R, S and also T. Now, after computing these ratios, the question is asking us production is highest for which year. So, you will have to do it year wise. In 1998, the ratio produced to exported, 1999 the ratio produced to exported, 2001 produced to exported and 2002 produced to exported. For scooter P, it is first type of scooter is P. So, for only scooter P, you compute the ratios in exported to produced in various years. I will just show you in the table how do you go about. So, for this type of scooter, you compute the ratios exported to produce into 100. Similarly, exported to produced this divided by this into 100, this divided by this into 100, this divided by this, like this you compute, and among these values whichever is highest, the corresponding year is what we will have to make a note. Supposing the highest value is corresponding to 2002,